In this video, I'm going to talk about loving your challenges and why you should love your challenges, because very often we don't, do we? We resist them. And I'll be talking about a real life experience and how it can benefit you. So if this resonates with you, carry on and watch this video. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Loraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity by leveraging the law of attraction. I like to be an example of someone who lives their passion every single day. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. Thank you. Morning. I'm calling this a tea break chat. I have a cup of tea and a cereal bar every day, about 2-3 cups of tea a day. So I just want this to be like a casual chat, like we're friends. And I want to talk about something as I was driving home from Stockville, where I take my grandson to school. And I was driving home and thinking about things that have happened recently, and the thing that's happened recently is I've lost one of my main sources of income. Now at first I'm sort of like really worried and really getting really quite stressed about it, and like I talked to my daughter about it, and but then as time goes on, I'm saying to the universe, give me some ideas for some money making ideas. And the ideas that are coming, that are downloaded, are just amazing. And that's why I want to talk about your challenges, how we resist our challenges in life. You know, we lose our job, we split up from, well, marriage breaks up, or we're having problems with family members, and we resist, don't we? We don't like it, we resist. And very often later on, we look back at that challenge and we saw how strong we were, didn't we? You know, I've looked back on challenges in the past and I've got through them. I'm still here to tell the tale, and I'm sure it's the same with you. So what I'm saying in this video is, and the main message is, to love your challenges, because your challenges make you grow. They make you dig deep into your soul, into your inner being, and to give you, and if you're in like a high vibration, when you're asking for these answers, this downloads will come because you're connected to source energy, and the inner being part of you will connect to source energy, and you'll get ideas that are highly beneficial to you. So the reason why I'm saying to love your challenges is because it makes you grow as a person. It makes you, it makes you more fulfilled. It makes you expand. You go into areas that you've not been before. So let's say, for example, you've lost your job. You've been made redundant. You've done nothing wrong. You've just been made redundant. You've been there 20 years. And you're thinking, what the hell am I going to do now? I've got no job. Where am I going to get the money? How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to support my family? All these things. And that's a normal initial reaction. And most people would react like that. And that's perfectly okay. But then, after a while, you'll find that it's the universe opening a big door for you, saying, right, you can now do whatever you want. You can now do whatever you want. You can follow your passion. You can go for that job that you've always wanted, but sort of been a little bit scared because you've been in this one for too long. The universe has done it for a reason. It's forcing you out of your comfort zone. And so you go for that job that you've longed for 5 years, that you thought was too much for you. You knew you could do it, but you were scared to get out of that job that was safe. So you go for the job, you get the job, and before you know it, you have expanded. You've got a better life. You've got more money. The people you work with are better. And it's happened for a reason. It's happened to teach you to get out of your comfort zone, to try something different, to be grateful for your challenges. So another example would be the partner that you've had for 10 years one day says, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. You know, I don't love you anymore. And you're devastated. Your world's come to an end. What the hell am I going to do? I started a relationship this time last year. I met him at Ciroc. And we went out for 5 months. We had this most amazing time for 5 months. But then we finished. I was devastated May of this year. And it's taken me about 3 months to totally get over it. But in hindsight, it's been for the best. I'd have had a narrow life if I'd have stayed with him. He wasn't for me. The universe made that relationship finish. And I'm now grateful. I'm a stronger person because of it. And the next relationship I go into, I'm not going to be wary. I'm not going to be put off by relationships. I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn by it. And in hindsight, I was a little bit needy and insecure. So I'll go into my next relationship feeling more self-love for myself. You know, so you finish with this partner who you've had for 10 years, and the universe is saying, you know, love is always within you. You don't have to find love outside yourself. And yes, it is nice to have someone to bounce off that love too. But if you cultivate self-love, that's the best love ever. And then what will happen naturally is the man of your dreams will just walk into your life. You'll have an impulse to go out to that soul night with your friends. And you'll be dancing with him, you get chatting, and it's like, oh my God, you're a replica of me, you're my soulmate. So this is how it works. You know, you think that your world is coming to an end, but it isn't. So to go back to what my challenge that I've had lately, let's have a little bit of a cup of tea. Do you like tea? I love tea. I'm typically English. I love my tea. It's so refreshing. Even in a hot summer's day, I love my tea. So this main source of income that I'm no longer getting. As I say, I was in the depths of despair. I thought, I wasn't in the depths of despair. I always know that things are going to work out. I mean, this YouTube channel, I've started doing it daily, and my website and all my products are still, you know, a work in progress, so to speak. So I do believe that's going to take off because my message is very strong. But my main source of income stopped, But since then, sort of in the last couple of weeks, I've had all these downloads of things that I could do. I mean, even last night, I was thinking, I love hiking. I could sell hiking gear on eBay. And what's initiated this is I found a couple of rucksacks in my loft and sold them for a good price on eBay. I could sell hiking jackets, sports tops, boots, you know, at reduced prices. Either get them from wholesale or go to charity shops or car boot sales. And that got me really excited. So when I'm really excited, I know that that's good for me. That's my inner being telling me, go for that one. And another idea I've had, my daughter actually come up with it. She's a nurse. I've been a nurse for 40 years. And I was thinking of doing, like, I'm not a nurse anymore. I'm not on the register anymore. I gave that up 2 years ago. But I thought I could do like this caring in the home. I thought that was a good idea. But my daughter did point out to me that it's not good really, because it is a responsibility and there's loads of checks they have to do these days. And I'd have to have a CRB, which I'm not worried about. But I probably wouldn't start for about a month. And but she come up with the idea of like being like I call it Lorraine's helping hand, and my other daughter's maybe going to do leaflets for me, and I'm going to go around to like people's houses, do light cleaning, help out in the house. And I quite like that idea, so that's another possibility. Another idea I had was to go do dog walking. That was just an idea. I don't like that idea really, but it's an idea, and there's loads. When you start thinking, the world's your oyster. There's money everywhere. There's abundance everywhere. I'm also an holistic therapist. I could do Indian head massage. There's so many things I could do. I don't have to rely on that one source of income that I was talking about. So I'm now grateful for this challenge that I've been faced with. You know, I'm grateful, and it makes me feel good to think about getting out of my comfort zone. Another thing I thought of with my business is to do coaching, self-love coaching, because I do feel that I'll be really good at that. With having the Louise Hay book, You Can Heal Your Life, as a basis, 'cause I love her, and that's how I started on this journey, was by reading this book. It changed my life, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. So there, just a few ideas of how this challenge has benefited me and how I'm moving forward. And later on in the tea break challenge, I'm going to talk about what's happened in this challenge that I've had, and how I've grown and how I've gone on to make money and the result of it. And I hope this gives you some ideas. What's happening to you now is your challenge is not a bad thing. It's the universe delivering it to you to make you get out of your comfort zone, to make you look at new avenues, to expand as a person, to grow and expand and, live life to the full. There's a reason why the soulmate went, the partner went. You weren't suited. There's a reason why you haven't got that job anymore. It wasn't the right job for you. There's a reason. And you will come up with the answers. You will come up with the answers. I'm telling you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed it, please press the like button. Press the bell notification and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to you, my friend. Much love and namaste.